guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to decorate a spread in my classic size Happy Planner dashboard layout that I use for everything. It's what's called my catch-all planner. This will be for the first week in July, so July 1st through the 7th. I am going to be using some oldie but goodie stickers from my shop. So these are called 𝗟𝗓. These are some of my absolute favorite florals. I just love pinks and greens together. So I'm going to pair Blossom Bliss 2 and Debbie 2. So these two colorful boxes match 𝗟𝗓 stickers very well. And so I'm also going to use life quotes. I believe I'm going to use 2 quotes from life quotes. So I did pick out some washi. I have just my go-to grid washi that I also sell in my shop. I have some plain skinny rainbow washi. This is linked in the description, as well as this green one. Both of these are linked down in the description. They're Amazon links. So I think I'm going to start with some washi today. I normally would start with like the top corner florals, but lately I've really been enjoying washi. So I'm kind of on a washi kick, and I'm going to continue my washi kick. So I apologize for not having many videos last week. To be honest, last week was a rough week for me, basically just emotionally. I had a lot of anxiety last week, and I believe that the majority of my anxiety stems from hormonal reasons, just days on my cycle, basically. And since I was at the end of my cycle, my anxiety and depression, just emotions, were all over the place. And I filmed videos, but I sounded so bummed out that I just couldn't bring myself to share the videos with you, because I didn't want to bum y'all out too. So I try to keep myself pretty positive here on my channel for y'all, and so I didn't want to film, or didn't want to put those videos out. And I really wasn't in a place where I could do voiceovers and sound chipper or enthusiastic until the last day or two. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, and so I just decided to just start over and give you this week's videos with a little bit more enthusiasm in my voice. So yeah, that's just life and how it goes. And so I try to always be honest and transparent with you guys. So there's my honesty and my transparency, and the reason you only got 2 videos last week. So, and it's almost like clockwork with me. And I did mention it to my, I guess I haven't even told you guys this. So I finally found a therapist, and not a psychiatrist, but she is a psychiatric nurse practitioner, which is close enough for me. And I found them on a website called Brightside, and they accept my insurance. I do all of my therapy and all of my visits right here at my desk, so I don't have to go anywhere. I was just really having a hard time finding somewhere locally that I could go, because no one accepted my insurance. So anyways, needless to say, I was super pleased to find all-in-one therapist and psychiatrist. They can work together on, you know, things to help me and whatnot. So I've had 2 therapy sessions so far. I love my therapist. She's super calm, very smart. I just love her. She's very understanding. I've done therapy before. If you guys have been here for a while, you know that I was in therapy last year, the year before, I can't remember, but I was paying out of pocket, and it was $80 a session, and I just got to where I just couldn't pay that anymore. Plus, the therapy wasn't really doing anything for me. It was more just a bunch of talking, and I need more than just talking. I need like cognitive behavioral therapy. I need lots of things. So my new therapist is giving me a lot of tools to use, with grounding for when I do have anxiety, journaling, writing letters to people who have caused me harm in the past. So anyway, she's given me a lot of homework per se. So if you're looking for a good therapist, and kind of like psychiatric care all in one, check out Brightside. They take a lot of health insurance. My health insurance actually pays 100% of my visits. So I'm really, really thrilled about that, to be honest. So it pays 100% of my therapy and 100% of my nurse practitioner visits. So yeah, so that's just kind of my update. I am feeling a lot better. And I have some exciting news. Some terrifying but some exciting news. I got a job outside of Pleasantly Planned. So I love every one of you guys. I appreciate y'all, you know, who support my channel, who support me in my shop. Unfortunately, this economy, stickers are just not, most people don't have a lot of disposable income. I know I don't. And so stickers fall into that disposable income category. And so sales have been way, way down. I've basically been barely skirting by for the last year or so. And so I decided to send in some resumes, or put my resume out there in Resume World. And I got a call back. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that before I quit working to homeschool my boys in 2011 or 12 or 13, I don't remember. I was actually a veterinary technician and a hospital manager. So that's basically all I've ever known. I was doing that since I was 18 years old. So that's been my career. I did it for 12, 13 years, and then, you know, like I said, stayed home with my boys and homeschooled them. And so I decided to kind of get my feet wet. Now, I have tried a couple other times over the last few years to go back to work, but I've only been to really one animal hospital, and I worked there twice, and it just did not ever work out because of lots of things. So anyways, I got a call from a local animal hospital here. Now, I applied for receptionist because I'm normally a vet tech. That's all I've done every aspect: reception, tech, management, all of that stuff. I've done all of it, but a veterinary technician position is a highly physically demanding job. And so I just applied for receptionist. And when they called me to ask me, or to schedule an interview, she said, and I knew this was going to happen, she said, "So I see you applied for the receptionist position, but we noticed that you've been a technician for a really long time, and we were wondering if you'd be interested in a technician position." And so I was like, well, I kind of knew that this was going to happen. So I explained to her, you know, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. The last hospital that I worked at, they like to do everything on the floor, which is, number one, unsafe. You don't do things with animals you don't know, especially poking and prodding them. You don't do that on the floor. It puts the animal to your level and puts you at a safety risk. So anyways, they were doing everything on the floor. And of course, it was a bunch of 20-year-olds working there, you know. And it just, for me to get down on the floor and get back up off the floor 1,000 times a day, it just killed me. It killed every part of my physical being. So I explained that to her, and you know, told her that I wouldn't mind doing a tech job if they don't do those types of things. So anyway, she just called me in for an interview, and I went last Wednesday for my interview. And I know you guys just saw me pull that washi off, but it is what it is. Anyways, I did my interview, and the office manager and the practice manager, who ironically, their practice manager took over after I left my practice management position in 2000, whatever I said. And she worked there for a couple months and then didn't like it and left, and is where has been where she's at now. But they asked me if I would be interested in a pharmacy technician position. And so I'd never heard of that. That's just something that not many animal hospitals do, just, you know, cost-wise. So anyways, I was I was thrilled. I was like, of course, absolutely. So that is what they called me back the next day, and they offered me the position as pharmacy tech, and I start on Tuesday, July 2nd. So it is a 4-day-a-week job, no weekends. So I will still be doing the Pleasantly Planned thing. I will still be, doing videos, filling orders, all that stuff. I can get all that stuff done in 3 days a week. After work and then on the weekends. So no big deal, but it is going to give me at least to where I feel more comfortable with a steady income, something that I can count on, because Pleasantly Planned has good weeks and it has really bad weeks. So this way, especially me being so prone to anxiety, I will be able to depend on a paycheck. So that's exciting. I'm super excited. I had to dig out all my scrubs, had to wash them all, get all my stuff together. So I'm nervous, but I'm super excited all at the same time. The staff, the doctors, I've worked with one of the doctors that works there before. I mean, we're in not a small area. We're actually in the biggest county this side of the Mississippi, but all the veterinarians, we all know each other. So I've worked with one of the veterinarians before where I was previously. He actually, this is how old I am. He started working with us fresh out of vet school. So, and now he's probably been working 20 years. But, so yeah, that's how old I am, and that's how long I've been in the field. But, so yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. Their hospital is very, very organized, so there's accountability with their technicians. That's something that I ran into with the other practice that I was at, it was almost like there was no accountability. And so it was very frustrating for me, just always trying to hunt somebody down to help, because everybody disappeared. So there's rules and things set in place at this animal hospital that I feel like it is top notch as far as organization, accountability. The staff seem like to be super great. So I'm really excited. Of course, like I said, I'm nervous, but I'm very, very excited to get back to work in a field that I love, and a much more, I don't want to say laid back, because the pharmacy is going to be busy, but it's less physically demanding, I guess I should say. Now they are going to cross train me, of course, for technician and reception, just because I'm familiar with all the different aspects of the animal hospital situation. But for the most part, the pharmacy will be what they called my baby. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm hoping it'll give me just, something extra that's going to help my anxiety and my depression, get me out of the house, talking to new people, meeting people, socializing, just hoping it's going to be better for me all the way around. So yeah, very exciting. I'm very excited. All right, so I need to figure out something to do down here while I'm talking away. I need to figure out something to go down here. I'm also going to add in some of the colored washi, just in a couple places. But I kind of want something down here. Do I want this like this? I'm trying to visualize it here, how I want to lay this. I don't want to cover up the 7 because I covered up the 3 already on Wednesday. So okay, all right, that's really cute. And then I could probably stand to put something down here in the corner, but I'm not convinced that that's what I'm going to do just yet. I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I'll take a quote and put down there. It may not be easy, but it'll be worth it. This is the one I wanted to use because going back to work full-time after I've not worked full-time in what, 12 years or longer. There we go. That fills that in perfectly. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but I'll get there. I'll survive. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But for the most part, I'm excited. Now, I do have, and I don't like this, but I have pink and then green. Like they're lined up. And I actually might switch these two boxes. It's going to be 6 of one and half dozen of the other, so to speak, just because I only have two colors of colorful boxes here. But let's just try to switch them up and see what happens. So now I'm going to have to try my best to line this up as good as I had it earlier. That's pretty decent. And then we'll take this one and put over here. The reason I didn't want this green one over here is because of the greenery. But it's going to have to be okay. I mean, it's like I said, 6 one, half a dozen of the other, but it's okay. It'll be okay. So now I think I want to take oh, you know what else I could do? I do have these longer boxes. I could do a longer box up here for meals, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just leave it as is. I think I'm just going to take one of each color and just layer a couple boxes over here, just to have boxes on this side to kind of balance it out. So we will put this one over here. And that's not overlapping like I like it. So I'm going to actually pull this one up. Oh, I ripped it a little bit. These poor boxes are going to be so mad at me. Okay, I did rip this one just a tad. So I'm going to fix that the way that I showed you guys to fix boxes last time. Well, if that video even made it out, I don't remember. We're going to cut a little piece off the side here from the sticker sheet, and we're just going to lay it down over my little blender. It's actually a little too wide, so I'm going to cut some of it off. This may turn out to be a disaster. Hopefully not. Okay, so I fixed it. There's a little piece of fuzz right here that I need to kind of get off. I may fight with that off camera or right now, because it just kind of makes it look like the box is ripped. I may just take this piece and cover it up. Let's just do that. Okay, there we go. All right, so you can't even tell now that I've messed with that box. And so now we need to just take a couple florals and lay down in here. So I think maybe what I'm going to do is take this floral and just cut here. Uh-oh, please don't stick. Please don't stick. Okay. And so we're just going to put it in this box up against this other box. Like that. And then I might just take this one. I'm going to cut this. It's probably going to be not a very good angle. We'll see. Nope, it actually works pretty well. Okay, so that's super cute. All right, and then I think I want to put another quote on this side. I think I'm going to white out looking ahead. And just take, I want to do, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And I kind of want to put it like right here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then let's fill in with some of my colored washi. So let's kind of get everything out of the way here. And then this spread will be done. I really almost feel like there's something missing from up here. So why don't we try to put a little something in the corner. Like this floral. Just a little something. I don't want a whole lot. Okay, and then I'll probably take the excess and fill in the empty spots. I don't even think I showed my July video playing with me, like my July monthly playing with me, because like I said, I was just so bummed out last week. I don't know. I didn't want you guys pulling off of my energy. Like I want to be, at least for the most part, happy whenever I do my videos. So sorry about that. It's just, it is what it is. Excuse me. I think I want to do a little something. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's put this down here. Now let's fill in with some of my colorful washi tapes. And I may actually take and white out notes. And put some of these two colors down here. Because I don't have this colored, or I don't have any color down here in this section except for the box. I mean, the floral. We're just going to put a little bit of washi to bring in some color down here. Now this washi has like little tiny arrows running through it, if you can see those, but I don't think you're really going to notice them that much, so we're just going with it. Okay. And then let's see. Let's put it in a couple more places. I think I just want to put it somewhere over here. I don't know. I really don't like this. Let's pull this up. I don't like that at all. I think we can just stick a box down here. I hope I'm still filming. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to put a box. So what color box do I want to use? Let's do a burgundy pinkish color box. I don't know which one I want to use though. I think I might take one of each. I don't know why my voice is so hoarse. I think I'm going to take one of each, and I'm going to take like a green one and put maybe here. Actually, let's move over some. Yeah, let's put this one down. Like here. And then stagger this one on top. And just have like a little, I don't know, a little cluster down there. Okay, that makes me feel better about boxes. And then to be honest, I don't think I'm going to put any washi anywhere. Yeah, I'm not going to put the colored washi. We're just going to go with the black and white grid. So let's put it back in my planner and see what it looks like. Clean up my mess here. So this is my catch-all. And this is what it looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you'll give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys on my next video. I thank y'all so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.